Grand Rising family, how y'all doing this morning? I want to welcome you to another episode of Max Crypto News, where we talk about these intangible crypto coins at all times, family. Listen, family, if you're not subscribed to Max Crypto News at BitMax on YouTube, look, family, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, also hit that notification bell, family. So whenever I go live and drop a video, you'll get notified, family. Also, family, if you're into crypto and you want to take my advanced crypto class, hey, please email me at maxcryptonews@gmail.com. Again, family, you email me at maxcryptonews@gmail.com. And family, once you email me and you get signed up, you pay the $99, family, you will get access to these classes right here. These are some of the classes that we have already been giving out. So this one is called Regulations, Good or Bad, Supreme Mathematics, right? This is one of the latest classes that was just sent out to all the students, right? Also, you will get this one, Bitcoin, the first wave, December, the rise of altcoins, right? This is the second class. This is the class that was sent out last week, right? Then you'll get this introduction to cryptocurrency, the new economic boom, Max Crypto News. And then also, once you sign up for the class, you will get this special, this crypto tsunami state of emergency video that I done. This is just something I'm throwing in for free. You get access to this. And along with this, you'll get the introduction to cryptocurrency. You'll get the Bitcoin, the first wave, December, the rise of altcoins. And you will get the newest, get access to the newest video, Regulations, Good or Bad, Supreme Mathematics, family. So if you haven't already signed up for the class, you want to get signed up and get this information, because this information is good and it's being used at a perfect time, family. With that being said, we're going to jump right into this video today. So we're going to go to CoinMarketCap. Let me refresh my screen real fast so we can check out the market, right? So right now the market cap is $539. I mean $539 billion. Excuse me, y'all. Right now Bitcoin hovering around $18,143. It's down 89.89%, 91 cent, 0.91%. I mean, Ethereum at $554. XRP is at 56 cents. Family, XRP is halving in about a day. So the snapshot for the halving is going to be about a day. So we need XRP to go up if we're going to pump before the if it's going to pump before this snapshot, you need to make a move right now. You got Litecoin at $74.77. You got Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Trash. I mean, you got Chainlink at $12.20. Cardano at 14 cents. Cardano has something coming up in the works in January, so I'll talk about that a little bit later, wherein you can expect the price of Cardano to start rising too in January. You got Polkadot, Binance Coin, and Stellar, rounding out with Stellar, that's number 11 on the mark. But, and also, family, I don't know why y'all ain't been listening with Nexo. When I first started talking about Nexo, Nexo was in this range, 96, 97 range, right? Then it moved up in the 50s and the 60s. I mean, the 70s, it moved up. And then the 60s. Where's Nexo at right now? Nexo is number 26. I mean, number 58 on this list right now. And it's up to 51 cents. It's up 23.94%. While everything is going down in the red terribly, Nexo is still pumping, family. Listen, y'all. And I've been telling y'all, like, yo, Nexo, look at this. This thing is pumping. And what I told you, I've been telling y'all that once it reached a certain height, it is testing the market to find out where it's placed at the market. Nexo don't know where the price range is right now for the market for Nexo. Right now, it's in the midst of setting its market price. And right and right now, it ain't no telling. I told y'all Celsius is the one to compare it to, and Celsius is at around $2.30. So Nexo is actually moving to its market price right now. And it's gonna keep rising until it finds its niche, until it finds where it's belong at. Let me see where the all-time high. All-time high is 50. Okay, the all-time high was 53 cents. That thing is wild. It's up, man. Listen, it's at 51 cent, 52 cent right now, man. That all-time high is about to be devastated. It's about to be took over. I think that all-time high actually is when it came out. I don't even think that was on the market. I think, let me look at this. I think that's was with the IPO when it first hit the market. It started off that high. I really do, and it's about to tear that up, man. Let me leave Nexo alone. I've been telling y'all. Hey, y'all need to join my Max Advanced Crypto class if you into crypto and you trying to make some money. Because I got Nexo ain't the only one. These things popping up all the time. You need to join the class. That's all I'll tell you. Yeah. All right, so look, we're gonna go to the chart, family. Wow. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin, family. Now I might as well delete this because that ain't no good now. I might just get rid of this. Get rid of this. All right, now remember I drew this line right here. I said where this was resistance. And we and I keep telling y'all what support. Once we have support, and I keep telling you, just like in life, when you have some type of support, right? If you keep bouncing on that support and depending on that support, eventually that support gonna give away because it's not gonna be able to support you no more because you keep bouncing on it. You know, support is there to help you a couple of times, but when you keep testing that support and keep testing that support, eventually you're gonna break through that support. And now we're looking at where the next support is at. The next support is around 17,000, 1,500. I mean 17,500. We tried to touch it. It tried. It tried. It tried. It tried. And now, right now, we're under the support again, family. I don't know. I don't know, family. You know, we need to. I said we just gonna get it over with, because after here, we got the next. I drew it. I got it up here for us. I need to fix this one though. Let me fix this. That one look crooked. Yeah, that's a little crooked. Yeah, I'll fix it later, but we in some deep water. We start getting here. 16,000. Man. Or here, this is the next one. 16.2. I don't know, family. I don't know. Let me get out of this and get into the 5-minute chart. See what the 5-minute chart says. Yeah. Yeah, we done broke this one. Had a bullish cross. A bearish cross. Look like we're trying to form a bullish, but it's trying. Yeah, we're in consolidation mode, family. We are. I'm gonna just tell you, we're in consolidation mode right now. Yeah, we done broke that resistance. I mean, that support line been tore up. We got back up. We're in consolidation mode. That's a bearish cross. They ain't caught up, you know. Family, we're in consolidation mode. So if you're new to the space, you're panicking. But if you've been in the space for a long time, you understand that this is needed and it's healthy for the market. So let's check out XRP real fast. This XRP is due for it's halving probably in 2 days with a snapshot. XRP trying to pump. What chart is this? That's the one. Oh no, we ain't look at the 1 minute. It's the 1 hour. Might as well get rid of that too. Might as well get rid of you. Okay. Extend this. I can extend this. Let me see some. What's up, you might? I don't know. In the 1 hour for XRP, it's staying within here. Need to break out though. XRP need to get above this. I don't know, but it's still within this little flag. So that's the all right sign for XRP, actually. Still within the flag. So it has the potential to, you know, break out depending on what happens today. There's a possibility that it might break out, family. Yeah, that's a good sign for XRP. I wanted to show y'all this though. Some good news. Let me stop here. Do this over again. Give y'all some good news in the midst of all this. Because we got a lot of good news going on, family. And this is why still Bitcoin is still at $18,000. Let me play this real fast.
Cryptocurrencies moving further into the mainstream, fueled by announcements like PayPal greenlighting the use of cryptos as a form of payment, and just last week, the S&P Dow Jones saying it will launch cryptocurrency indexes in 2021. Prices of some digital assets have skyrocketed this year, with Bitcoin up over, as you can see, 145% from 12 months ago. Joining us now, Mike Novogratz, founder and CEO of Galaxy Digital, to tell us more. Mike, great to have you with us on the show as always. In my mind, you're a bridge between the traditional form of macro investing and what in the past we perhaps would have called frontier investing in the crypto space. Explain what you're seeing today that closes that gap or bridges that divide.
Yeah, it's been really exciting that, Bitcoin has gone from a frontier investment to actually now a macro, part of people's portfolio. Hedge funds, institutions, corporates. You look at MicroStrategy, who bought $400 million of Bitcoin on their corporate balance sheet. Everyone is now looking at Bitcoin as a form of digital gold or as a hedge against debasement of fiat currency. And so, the institutionalization of getting good custody, of getting people comfortable that they understood it, that it was safe, happened over the last few years, and now it's arrived. And, we see nothing but more and more accounts trying to get involved. Every single crypto business like mine is working at breakneck speed because just onboarding all the new accounts, from high net worth to institutions to pension funds to endowments, cryptocurrencies is becoming an asset, not a frontier asset.
Do you think it is down to greater understanding and perhaps we can break it down to the store of value or the utility use of crypto assets and Bitcoin specifically? Or do you think as investors, and I'm talking some of the more sophisticated investors, look around the world and go, you know, we have $17 trillion worth of debt now trading at negative yields. We simply need to find some way to diversify in things that have more room to rise.
Yeah, I think that you can split it in half, actually. Bitcoin itself is fulfilling this role of digital gold. It's just a store of value. And its adoption is accelerating in a giant way because people look at the macro backdrop of $17 trillion of negative debt, of budget deficits that continue to grow in almost every country, and a monetization of those deficits. And so it's in some ways the perfect instrument, right?
Cryptocurrencies moving further into the mainstream, fueled by announcements like PayPal greenlighting the use of cryptos as a form of payment, and just last week the S&P Dow Jones saying it will launch cryptocurrency indexes in 2021. Prices of some digital assets have skyrocketed this year, with Bitcoin up over, as you can see, 145% from 12 months ago. Joining us now, Mike Novogratz, founder and CEO of Galaxy Digital, to tell us more. Mike, great to have you with us on the show as always. In my mind, you're a bridge between the traditional form of macro investing and what in the past we perhaps would have called frontier investing in the crypto space. Explain what you're seeing today that closes that gap or bridges that divide.
Yeah, it's been really exciting that, you know, Bitcoin has gone from a frontier investment to actually now a macro, you know, part of people's portfolio. Hedge funds, institutions, corporates. You look at MicroStrategy, who, you know, bought $400 million of Bitcoin on their corporate balance sheet. You know, everyone is now looking at Bitcoin as a form of digital gold, or as a hedge against debasement of fiat currency. And so, you know, the institutionalization of getting good custody, of getting people comfortable that they understood it, that it was safe, happened over the last few years, and now it's arrived. And, you know, we see nothing but more and more accounts trying to get involved. Every single crypto business like mine is working at breakneck speed, because just onboarding all the new accounts, from high net worth to institutions to pension funds to endowments, cryptocurrencies is becoming an asset, not a frontier asset.
Do you think it is down to greater understanding and perhaps we can break it down to the store of value or the utility use of crypto assets and Bitcoin specifically? Or do you think as investors, and I'm talking some of the more sophisticated investors, look around the world and go, you know, we have $17 trillion worth of debt now trading at negative yields. We simply need to find some way to diversify in things that have more room to rise.
Yeah, I think that you can split it in half, actually. Bitcoin itself is fulfilling this role of digital gold. It's just a store of value. And its adoption is accelerating in a giant way because people look at the macro backdrop of $17 trillion of negative debt, of budget deficits that continue to grow in almost every country, and a monetization of those deficits. And so it's in some ways the perfect instrument. Right? It's 21 million Bitcoin. It's a hard asset. There's no inflation, or barely any inflation. And so it works for this time and place perfectly. The second big story is the digitalization of everything, which is happening. And we're at the beginning innings of rebuilding the infrastructure that American and global business will be done on in the future. And that most likely happens on the Ethereum blockchain. You're seeing almost every country look at central bank issued digital currencies. The Chinese have started their experiment. It will be ramping up over 2021. The US, you know, you saw Visa recently announced that they'll do a partnership with USDC, which is a stable coin, right? A dollar-backed cryptocurrency. Visa's got 30 million merchants around the world. And so all of a sudden, the world is going to go from bank accounts to wallets. And people are going to hold their value, their dollars, their Bitcoin, their movie tickets on their phones. And, you know, the banks are going to have to rush into this space, and you're starting to see it. PayPal was a was a huge event this year. And mark my words, I saw there was a big Japanese bank that decided to get, Spanish bank that decided to get into cryptocurrency just this morning, both trading and custodying. And you're going to see every single financial institution forced into this space.
Every bank saying we have to be involved, whether it's investing, allowing our customers to invest, or providing some kind of exchange to allow people to invest in these assets.
100%. If you think about it, as we get more of these central bank issued digital currencies, right? So you'll have a digital euro, you'll have a digital dollar. All of a sudden, you're going to trade digital dollars for digital euros. The infrastructure that happens on, right? The rails are the same rails that the crypto community is building, and they don't exist right now in the traditional banks. That's going to force the banks into this space. That alone will force it, let alone customers calling up and saying, hey, Morgan Stanley, hey, Goldman Sachs, hey, JP Morgan, why can't I buy Bitcoin with you guys? Right? It's a $400 or $350 billion asset. You'll sell me claims on a bankrupt Hertz, but you won't sell me Bitcoin? Like, what gives with that? And so as more and more of these bank CEOs or heads of wealth management are getting these calls, they're scratching their head and saying, hey, we're starting to look a little foolish.
Yeah.
We used to be conservative, and now we're looking foolish.
And our clients will go somewhere else if we don't provide this service. I just showed a chart showing the 12-month moves across XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I mean, you spoke about Ether, the underlying blockchain for Ethereum, the cryptocurrency there. Do you buy the diversification argument, or do you look at these specifically and go, hey, I see this because it's got greatest market share and therefore we're buying it? Are you invested in any of these other digital assets or currencies?
I am. I think so. We have a big shop and have a lot of expertise around the whole space. I think Bitcoin as a store of value is a really safe investment for people. I think Ethereum still has more of a venture flair to it, but it's an investment we like. And then there's a whole space called decentralized finance, or DeFi. Yeah. This is much more for the experts. But I think in 5 or 10 years, really the revolution is going to happen by taking the blockchain and bringing it to finance. And so we're investing in a lot of wonderful, smaller projects. And so I would tell our clients generally, mostly Bitcoin, some Ethereum, and then some in venture. If you're a young crypto maniac, people are trading what they call altcoins all the time. A lot of those won't have a lot of value, and some will have a ton of value.
So, Mike, for someone who's looking at this and going, I get the buzz, I want to get involved, what's your advice? Because when I talk to people about this, I say, look, invest an amount of money that you don't mind going to zero, and then you're at least comfortable with the investment that you're putting in, whether it's 1% of the money that you have to play with here. Would you agree with that idea? Just put some money to work here.
That used to be our story. It was to tell people, hey, put 1 to 2% of your net worth in Bitcoin. Worst that's going to happen, you're going to lose a little bit of it, and the best, you're going to make a whole lot of money. I've changed my tune a little on that, given the stability around Bitcoin. I now think it can be a more significant part of people's portfolio. If I look at the macro space, so I think a new investor could put 5% into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not going back to zero. This idea that it could go to zero is not right anymore. It could certainly trade back to 14,000. You could lose 30, 40%, but you're not losing 80, 90% of your money. There is too much infrastructure built. There is too much of a community that believes in this as a store of value. And so we'll see volatility come lower. And so I'm pushing people up to 5% allocations.
How much have you got allocated, Mike, out of interest? Are you willing to tell me as a proportion of wealth?
As a proportion of my net worth, my kind of overall crypto exposure is probably 50%.
Wow.
All right, family. So, yeah, I want to
With Fundrise, the real estate investments that power.
Throughout everything that's going on, you still have big investors that are still investing in crypto, family. So, even though the market is doing a correction, you have these big time investors that's promoting it, and they're putting this institutional money into Bitcoin, and now they're starting to talk about Ethereum, XRP, and all the altcoins. So that is great news for this crypto space, family. So listen, if you're not subscribed, to BitMax on YouTube. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you can get access to all these videos. And also, if you want to take that advanced crypto class, look, email me at maxcryptonews@gmail.com. Again, email me at maxcryptonews@gmail.com. Peace, and I'll see y'all in the next video.